An interesting beef broke out this weekend between Elon Musk and Warren Buffett. At some point, Elon had said something about moats not being the best defense in a business, a moat being a common thing a lot of investors, business people, executives like to talk about in terms of defending their business, building a moat in your business so that invaders and competition can't get over the moat. Could be a lot of investment that you've put into machines, the factories and inventory that you've compiled. You know, all of that stuff in order to be a competitive thing could be a moat. Elon comes out and is like, moats are kind of stupid. Really, in order to remain competitive, you need to be extremely innovative, and you need to keep innovating. That's what's going to keep you alive in the face of competition. No army who's going to try to invade is going to let a moat get in their way. And then Warren Buffett comes out and he swings at him a little bit.
Hershey's in there, number 3 or something of the sort. Yeah, I can't take them on. I don't think Elon should take them on. You know, they have moats.
Elon being Elon keeps this beef going. And so he decides in some tweets that he is seriously going to try to create a candy company. And I believe him. I have a feeling we're going to see a candy company by Elon just to prove what's happening here. But there's a bigger point than this. A big thing that Elon and a framework that he kind of used that you see through this is he's really good at doing the opposite of what you'd expect. People who watch this vlog might know about the PR stunt that I did a couple months back called Trick a Journalist. Here we are with a struggling, trying to grow business like High Rise. I'm trying to get as many customers as I can, so I was thinking the opposite. Instead of trying to get customers, how can I fire more customers? That led me down a path of thinking like, well, that's interesting. You know, could we or should we fire some customers? Yeah, we have some people doing really bad things with our tool. How can we find more of them and get them out of the product? And that concept alone of firing a customer, I came up with this honey pot to find people doing bad things with, say, spam and email on the internet. And that whole line of thinking created Trick a Journalist, which happens to be one of the best things for marketing I've done with High Rise. The only regret I have is that I didn't do it sooner. It's so simple, but it's so powerful of trying to think of like what people expect out of you and think down the whole line of like, what would the opposite of that be? I think that's what Elon is constantly doing here, whether he does it consciously or not. You don't expect someone to come out beefing with Warren Buffett. What do you expect then when there is a beef? You know, we've all seen Twitter beefs. Oh yeah, you jab back and forth about what your ideas are, You don't expect someone to come out and actually, I'm gonna create a company and prove Warren Buffett wrong. It doesn't even matter if Elon is successful or not now with this candy company. He's generated so much free press and he continues to do that in the things that he does. This candy company can go out in flames, and then, you know, maybe in a year he's telling Warren Buffett like, oh yeah, it was really hard to do candy companies. It doesn't even matter. There's more free press if the thing even fails. Elon is really good at like doing the opposite of what most people would do, what you'd expect. And that's what brings him so much attention and publicity that helps the things that he does become more and more successful. I hope you dig these videos. Please hit the thumbs up if you do. Subscribe if you're new here. Every day I upload a new video talking about business and just getting through life, because it's tough for me too. And I will see you tomorrow.